G'day mates, welcome back to Primal Carnage Extinction, and here I am playing as the Trapper. We got the SMGs as you can see with the net gun. Alright, I'll stop. Right, we are back playing Primal Carnage Extinction. We are halfway through our marathon of playing every single class, and we are playing the Trapper today. We also have we have 2 rounds for the Trapper this time because he has quite a lot of weapons to cover. This round revolves around the SMGs and the net gun, and the other round revolves around the Colts and the stun gun. And both of them are ironically on Borealis, because for some reason I just like playing Trapper on this map. Right, here we go, Trapper. You know what's interesting about the SMGs? They went under the radar quite a bit during 3.0. The human weapons had that, all the changes to their weapons and that. Basically the change that made Commando stupidly strong. And I think SMGs were slept on at that time. Because like I said, all the focus was on the AR being absolutely absurd. But the SMGs were very powerful as well back then. Of course, they have been nerfed since, and they're a lot more balanced now, which I think is awesome. There's not much to say about the Trapper, to be honest, because he didn't, other than the SMGs, not much has changed. The net gun stayed the same, albeit with the heavy melee added to it, which it is actually the only Trapper weapon that has heavy melee. Like, I wouldn't call that a nerf for Trapper, it just is what it is. But I would say Trapper definitely benefits the least from heavy melee. You can still use it, but like using it to try and net a dino doesn't work because the reload speed for the net gun is too slow. I mean, if you're quick enough, you can swap to the SMGs and shoot them down. It's still not as efficient as heavy meleeing with an assault cannon or a Pathfinder weapon. However, the SMGs are still bloody awesome as they are anyway, so you don't need the heavy melee with Trapper. You don't need to. You can do fine without it. I mean, Trapper is very much a rookie class. And I don't mean that in a bad way or a disrespectful way. I just think with the net gun, you know, it's the best weapon to use when you're feeling your way into the game. Hell, even I used it a lot when I first started playing. It was just the easiest weapon to use, and it still is. SMGs are awesome as well. You don't really need to aim with them unless you're like shooting things from a distance. But even then, you'll still hit it. The target. It's like close to the assault rifle where all you have to do is just hold the left mouse click and you just win. And if that's not enough, you got freaking landmines that do 280 damage and one-shot all the small dinos bar Cryo and Nova. And Dilo. Okay, one-shot's Ovies, okay? Yeah, I think landmines need a little bit of a damage nerf. I think 280 is a little bit too high, and the fact that you could still freaking stack them on top of each other, massive amounts of damage, is still absurd. And that, they said they fixed that, but they haven't. And I don't think it's ever going to get fixed. So the best way to fix it is to just nerf the damage the landmines can do. There's something like, I think 200 is reasonable. I don't think it needs to be higher than that. So yeah, that's it. That's it for this round. And this round actually was an interesting round because, I don't know, it was just an interesting round. There's nothing really special happened, you know, everything just played out like it normally does. But anyway, I'm going to let this appear and let you enjoy the rest of this round, and I shall return to talk about the Colts and the stun gun.
This way. I need more guns here. You bastards!
Alright, mates, I've returned to talk about the Colts and the stun gun. And look, I'm very festive. Now, one thing you may notice is that this round was actually recorded at 59 FPS, whereas the previous round was recorded at 50 FPS. So for some reason, since 3.0 came out, I'm able to record with better settings, which is awesome. I don't know why, but here we go. Well, I haven't had any issues so far, and fingers crossed that will stay the case. Now, the Colts are an interesting one. So someone did tell me a while ago that if you fire them at the same time, it's more effective and it's more accurate. I can't remember who told me that, but you are a very kind soul. Yeah, I love the Colts. Colts are probably my favourite weapon in the game. Would I say they're as good as the SMGs? No, I don't think they are. But I think they are what they've always been in this game, and that's just really strong. I don't think there's ever been a patch where the Colts felt really, really bad to play. They've always felt great. I mean, stun gun, you could definitely say otherwise. But in this instance, I think the stun gun's okay. Net gun is probably better. I mean, stun gun can stun tyrants, which is very, very annoying. And they do have added benefits as opposed to the net gun, but the stun gun lacks the net gun has, and what the net gun lacks the stun gun has. So it's a toss-up really, but overall the net gun does more. The high damage it does, I like how accurate it is. I like the fact that you have to have a long charge up before you can fully stun a tyrant. I think that's a very fair change for it. And yeah, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head that I would want to change about any of the trapper weapons, in all honesty. Now, I have suggested in the past that the stun gun, I would love like an AoE effect for the stun gun if you shoot it in water, so that the water gets electrified. It gives like a zap trap effect on all the dinos. Like, it doesn't have to be anything too overpowered. Like I said, just give it a zap trap effect on all the dinos for like a millisecond. You know, something cool and gimmicky like that. And it would make water actually interactive for humans to use, as opposed to just the dinos. Like, you have it for the... If you stick a zap trap in the water, the dinos take extra damage, I believe. So you have it for that, so why not have it for the stun gun as well? Unless the stun gun does have it and I'm just dumb. Don't actively try to shoot dinos in the water, so... There we go. But yeah, having it like give an AoE effect in water would be really cool. Make it happen! But yeah, that's about it. Actually, no, I'll talk about the throwables real quick, because the trapper has quite a lot of them. Well, I've already said my piece on landmines, saying that they should be nerfed. Zap traps, I think, are very underrated. I think they've always been underrated. Especially in combo with the SMG, zap traps can be very effective in really tight areas. And bear traps, I think, probably the weakest throwables for the trapper. I mean, they're fine. There's not much to say about them, to be honest. And yeah, that's about it. Can't think of anything else to say. I think Trapper's in a very good position, as he's always been in. So yeah, ready to take those dinos down under. Right, I'm going to end it here. Well, my part of the video anyway. You're going to hopefully sit through and enjoy the rest of this round. And while you're at it, please leave a like and net the subscribe button. Please, I beg. Anyway, that's enough out of me. Enjoy the rest of the round, and I shall see you all next time.
Reload. Don't fall behind.